Men see hospital, I better not go to Panaba. Ghana for any see hospital. And yes, you can have oh, Yari now called Dubai. Now that patem. And you people sit there, your arrogance. We give you all the respect. You don't respect the people. You are selfish old men. And it's got to do with a year, you see, a brand TBA hit and run. You didn't call a year Rage Hospital. When your treatment a year a brand TN a weir. As somebody did Moana ABP a year parliament. Now, somebody parliament, you know, Ubia a chain or parliament. In fact, Utie a year in summer politicians leaning out both sides or more can. You can see, say, there is an agenda from politicians when they need to take blame for almost negligence and failure. What they do is almost statement about this is a national issue. Let us discuss it without any political detonation. That is what they do. And the reason why I'm saying this now is simple. Me follow conversation of this health issue. If a brand TB, I say no bed syndrome. I didn't call Raja, Carbona, Wenyam Panda. So let me state this clearly, emphatically. We all know in Ghana, your nurses are ethically, a human professionalism no any ho. We all know, say, nurse for Bebrino, it is because easy access, anything a nurse for, they don't have the passion for the job, which we have all come to that conclusion. The same way what good nurses so Ghana no, there are a lot of nurses they are not doing it because they are passionate about it. They are doing it because an easiest way to get government to pay you every month a salary. Now, as some way by Parliament, I've seen something and I'm going to be clear about it. Afenyo Markin and a minority nakasa minority demands heads of Kolebu, Rage and Police Hospital summoned over death of hit and run victim Charles Emisa, and may his soul rest in peace. Now, as something in our cause say, a minority or more parliament to say, I am free a year Kolebu for Rage for Police Hospital for I am from Umbra Parliament na to 2 mano. Now, this is one thing I am fan tunching. And that is what the minority led by this pig, Afenyo Markin, is demanding now. Almost said the almost penny. Now, the deputy health minister, Professor Grace Ayensu, Dr. Grace Ayensu, and so sorry, Ekasa Parliament. Now, Okasa fast no, she made it clear. Say, more than 30 ambulances procured by Ekufuado's administration are all non-operational. Now, the issue here is we are talking about no bed syndrome. Now, when this lady rose up in Parliament to speak, Alban Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament, felt very uncomfortable because he felt to say the woman or the Deputy Health Minister was veering into things she was not supposed to veer into, and that the conversation is not a political one. I would like to ask Parliament now, sorry, every single person sitting in Parliament, including the Speaker himself, you are all politicians. Now, when it comes to politicians admitting that their failures and Ghana, what they do, and they say, majority of them will go quickly and hide behind what we call, this is a national interest conversation and that we should not politicize it. The fact of the case is, a day in what Ghana young politicize your results. We live in a country where if you don't politicize anything, you are not going to get results from that politician who, one way or the other, is there for his personal interest. Now, if this woman gets up in Parliament, Nase or Kase, under the previous administration, no bed syndrome, we can equally talk about the ambulances. Abaya MPP Abaya led by Kufu Neba Umiakofa Bayano. Majority of the ambulances are say. Now, you ask yourself, say, what will make the minister or She Apomudenso to make such a statement? The woman is making Ghanaians understand to say, Sa Samna Yakan Parliament and a political. It is political because it is because of politics in T. And then the car bo obi. Ewo Ghana. Yadene call 3 hospitals when yam panda so. Aya politics in T. And I talk ambulance ba Ghana. None of these ambulance are operational. 90% of them are say. So why should we sit in parliament for some politicians to make it look like say, because of the negligence and the corrupt characters, what Ghana as politicians, no, because of their negligence, today a young man is dead. Let me not mince any words here. Sad death of the young man, no, it is because of the negligence of our politicians. Now, and the Speaker of Parliament to say, Speaker demands emergency care law after engineer's death sparks national outrage. We don't need any law. If somebody is going to die because of the carelessness of a government, of its people or its politicians, you cannot sit there and say you have created a law. Do you know the number of people who have died today, Alban Bagbin, because of the negligence and carelessness of you politicians? We had a government in power for 8 years. It never resolved any hospital in Ghana. Alban Bagbin, listen, your arrogance. You sit in Ghana and nobody should speak about you. You think you know every knowledge in Ghana. You don't. We are the people who are suffering. When you were sick, you were flown to South Africa to get medical care. There were heads, there were beds there. You enjoyed. That's why today you are living. You would have been dead. So you people should stop this intimidation in parliament. The reason it is because politicians, you people have failed us. No bed syndrome. I don't been in America. Have you seen a private citizen, an American citizen, buy beds to go give to hospitals? Have you seen American citizen equipping hospitals in America? Mutina Ghana, instead of you people to be honest and have a conversation, which is politics. It is only politics that can solve this problem. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the MPP came into office for 8 years. Can you tell me one hospital that they equipped? Omutumi, a revival hospital, no, Emma hospital, no, Ebenya more beds. Can you tell me one? Then the woman starts to speak about politics because politics Emma Brantie wewu. And your politics are and can't Kromha Emma Abaybi Bediso for 8 years. Severe hospital, Yamfam Pabaku. Are you crazy, you people? Say your politics are and Kafari Hospital, Yentina Ghana, Yanka say we are not going to open it. It is politics. You people should take the blame for your negligence and your greed. Moya would for one kind of majority of you. When you people are sick, we fly you out of the country, you go and enjoy, you come back and make us look like say Jimmy. The deputy health minister was telling you people the truth. It is only politics that can get us good beds in our hospitals. It is only politics. And no one bet me in papa. And so many Ghanaians, I don't want to say, you can say bed, and your student mattress in papa. For 8 years, you Alban Bagbin, you sat in Ghana. Abaybi Baso, we lived in this country. Went to see one hospital, one. Into me king, La General Hospital, AB and Kewoha. As I speak to you, Komuko, these 3 hospitals are job and Kebianka La General Hospital, Bejeno. Let's stop this foolishness and this kind of intimidating people with the little position they give us as politicians. And this goes to the left and the right. We should be ashamed as politicians in Ghana. We murdered this young man because we have decided not to apply politics. It is only politics that can get us beds. It is only politics that can build our hospitals. We citizens, we pay our dues. We pay our taxes. So when the woman is speaking and pointing to some of the things, Mami Chawadie, this woman spoke about the ambulance services and how Ghana ambulance they could for the kofa baya na enye. Ambulance yekano about 90% of them are say, you bring how many ambulances and they could for unsi hospital, unsi clinic, unsi chip compound, unye bibia, you bring hospital, you bring ambulances. Are you stupid? Now, let's go back. Mami Chow, ambulance services, this is their current state. Ekufuado mobile na edie na mo ambulance services.
Enti ebusia Ghana National Ambulance Service. Bono mantem wo original office. Na sa edawe Ghana Fire Service. Wo mo dan ni bi e na mo ambulance service say original office. na enye region fonko ene wa ha Sunyane Municipal Ambulance Service wo so e wa ha no bi eno echi nso no wo behwe dan no kra no a dan kra miensa we can say 3 rooms ena wo de ama region 4 no ena airport station enso wo sabia ye edimeka no say sada miensa di adwumadi a edie na nya asem ketwa na ahokyere adwumafo wo ambulance service wo bono mantem wo nemu no enya asem ketwa staff no ba hanom a se nya mangudua na se no mekwa kwetena age se wo motena corridor no so sa fiti anopa kosi se wo mobepon olaroma sa space bia ye hwam netia
yo mesewa space ya ye hu kakra yi mepacho aha officers 4 ene wa ha regional secretary e wa ha procurement so desk na mejire nimi ena your regional finance also wa ha ena the whole overall regional commander driver so tia so this small office space here officers 4 ene occupy ha officers 4 ene occupy it's too small for us. Oko other services are ankanka regional procurement or an office finance or an office so that we are helping the country. We are here Boabono region into almost my asasi a year why year PC being this PC dino very developed the of us and that's one because I am a regional commander. Normally in the regional commander office the only person that can serve a regional secretary oh pa nanku bisi sao yeah into Bagbin commander or do no kasi we are no wama ho pan no commander but amanesa spaces here we quite fast service for down no le to money in fact I am so send America no so officers 3 and our officers now senior officers. In fact, year 4 and 4 and year regional transport officer. Nedes Suni. Me America say me a regional head clinical auditing. Unfortunately for us, regional head of training on Otiwe or Sansu piano or so in this small office no yes Sansu regional IT and these are senior officers. So this small office here we send a call no one also here for send a mechanic your head training or head clinical auditor head transport and head IT this is the space we occupy. How can we serve Madagascar with this small space?
This is what we've been talking about. In some year can be ni. My regional parliament now. And Kwasiafo because sack the deputy health minister, sack the deputy minister Kwasiafo. I saw a fool like this guy sit on TV this morning. I see a friend saying, Awa Mohammed who said, what's his name? Kamel Dean Abdullahi. Sack the deputy health minister. She's politicizing it. Kwasia. Busa Alban Bagbin or yari ko Dubai no kabedi no go wiye. You people are mad people. It has to be politics. And your politics de betima me nyampa. Wo ambulance service no hwe be omo ye adwuma free. Ekufu adekoto ambulance we ba ye ni office ma omo. Ambulance ekufu adekoto ba ni nyina asai. Na wo Alban Bagbin what one ye ka kire wo say. Ade na ekoso no moma yemfa politics and solve a problem na mo say this is not supposed to be political. Now, Parliament now, you Alban Bagbin, your small boy Nasco, what is his name? Palasco, no, and I'm the Council of State, no, that criminal boy, no, oh no, and Yariabona Uncle. You people should stop these things you are doing. This conversation is supposed to be a political conversation. We are talking about a young man who died because the system failed him. He died because the system failed him. And then if we neglect our responsibility, and every time we need to blame ourselves as politicians, we make it look like this is a national conversation devoid of politics. Now, Parliament now then. And then I saw for sorry them. No, I catch them say, and the sorry them preach. This is not supposed to be religious. Now, I saw now Ujina preaching. It won't grow. You have been paid to sit in Parliament to do politics. It is politics in Kwana to me the ambulance papa ba. Politics in Kwana to me empa yenya no Ghana no. At the end of the day, with all due respect, I'm not holding brief for any nurse. Ye nim se nurse for the be nye. Ye nim se adwuma no mo ye nso ani. Na me nurse na mo hospital. Na empa ni wa de na menye. May a nurse in your hospital. I am not holding brief for any nurse. At least they were supposed to administer at least first aid, try to at least save the patient. But the issue is here is at the end of the day, because the patient way, number the number 12 na me save na one of my catch say, hey, now Range Hospital for, now police hospital for, omuji depend on the track on yasu no wu, na kedre to mpaso anko owu, enya mo na nkama mo betra police baka sanko asem no. Sanka Range for police hospital for edge abrantie no and on the two benches so and a moja you na because you cannot put somebody on a bench and put drip on them for blood to go through them perfectly. Now omo to bench so and a moja ne call muna owu ya kamobeka said nurse for ne kuno. Now if I don't think nurse ni bia be free fie doctor ni bia be free fie aka kire ne ho say they will be banner say impact wo ho me mani pani nya bin so nda. I don't think anybody will do that. So you people should be rational a little bit. It is politics. MPP ba Petra Ghana 80 years. 80 years. Afenyo Markin kwasi Afenyo obetuma sori de nse sinebo say hospital way and these MPP they see here 8 years. Oba kom obinya accident obetuma save. Can they say anything like that? And you are telling me say idea way and your politics into Obano they should sack her. Who should sack her? She's telling you the reality. She's telling you, say, we politicians in parliament, we have failed the people. Hey, those cosmetics language in Amuka and politics. You see, we are say you, it's not going to change the situation until we make political decisions. Omo Kumase, Omo Mikroma Yodo, Omo Denu, they don't have the right to come to parliament and insist hospital like General Hospital is built. Nobody in Ghana, apart from you politicians and you parliamentarians, and the Betumako Parliament, like I say, we are insisting that hospital, I say, we are not, I will say a BA, it is you people, politics. When it comes to it is our own thing. When it comes to you people taking blame for your foolishness, you tell us that it is a national issue. National issue for the way. What is the national issue? This is a political issue. It is only politics about mama and papa. It is only politics the bet mama is a school now, papa. Politics is going to be hospital, papa. It is only politics that can give us good beds. Yet to Chroma Debiania because a UGMC, a nice hospital. Politician yada na koto kwasi afo sa e hono de na ma ho nice hospital. I am pa ye togumu. People bought beds in papa gum and into obi abeso koda UGMC. Sanko obi ambesi amfa mpanguma anka benyo bi so koda ho. COVID-19 politician kwasi Afenyo your health minister also nko si hospital no. We see hospital or yare de ko to their rage. Can Foreta kwasi Afenyo your finance minister also nko making sure that money is available for hospitals to be built no. Kwasi onya COVID, they didn't play muko abrochire. Alban Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, Woyari Yank also to Parliament, and make sure you oversee, say, Parliament comes together, think, and make decisions that will help us build hospital. Woyari Oko Dubai. You sit here and tell me this is a national issue and that is not political. Now, what is your responsibility in Parliament, you people? What is your responsibility? Your responsibility is to use politics to change the lives of the people. Parliament, you know, Alban Bagbin, you used to be a health minister, and so what? You were a health minister, and so what? People are dying tonight as I speak. Obia was ankrewa ade onia kranti ante. Menoka say obia wo sirem onye onin kranti wamba region ti ante. Obi ewo bono region. Wamba in kranti ante. Do you know people who are dying and you are telling me that this lady should not make it political? What should we do? Instead of you people to take the blame, no, must see Emfre hospitals no. These hospitals, I'm asking you, these health facilities, Kolebu, Rage, any police hospital, in Kwasiafo, Yatigana, Yakwabrocha, Yehu hospital, how it is, how it looks. Yakwabrocha hospital now on Yehubi. I didn't see any Kolebu, sir. I didn't see any Rage hospital said the DC, the New York City. Adentina yan say abroach. Ade ba Ghana dia. That we want to blame the health practitioners. Give them the tools to work. You people sit in parliament. Ne atam VA tamamo. Ne amamo common fund. Ne atam salaries akesia mamo. Na mo ti committee so. Na mo je pedi am kwasi asam. You people are making money out of us. Make sure those hospitals are built. Make sure the beds are in. It is your fucking job. Stop pushing the blame on the people. What should these people come and do? Dr. Nya Empani Hospital, what is he going to do? Obey. Nurse Nya Empani what obey. Say empower ho na nurse no and neglect so the nipa beto. We have the responsibility, we have the right to sack the nurse or sometimes prosecute them. Now, Courage Hospital, because enough beds or what? Kolebu, because enough beds. You don't have it, and you are summoning them to come and do what? The nonsense you are dealing with in Ghana. Yeah, we are near blame. So some foolish people sit on TV. Hey, the woman, the things she was saying, it is a fact. Mona mama ya kasa monimuno. Mon kano kura. We are bad people. You are bad people. You people think the people are stupid. You play around them. Some hospitals, get the best. Into hospitals, the doctors, nurses, near a report, near the deal. Are you going to get them beds? The basic thing is we need a bed. Where are the beds going to come? MPP from Kwasiafo and see hospital back. This man died because the Kufuor Kwasiampe in Bebu, La General Hospital to go. Anka La General Hospital, Anke Sua, Nanke Biomon Bejeno. Now, MPP from Kwasiafo in Parliament to say, this is not supposed to be political. The woman is making a statement. In fact, she is the sector minister. She has the right to use any example she wants to use because she needs to get the work done. You don't tell her what to say. You don't decide what is national and what is not national. You, Alban Bagbin, when you are sick, you go out of the country. Why don't you stay in Kolebu? You, Alban Bagbin, yaya uko Dubai na kosho. I don't know Kolebu. Afenyo can kwasiampe wa yaya no kwa bruchi. When it comes to the people, let's call the doctors, let's call the nurses, let them come to parliament. Do the job. Every single thing you people do in parliament is politics. That is why we call you people politicians. We don't need your national sympathy. We don't need your national issue. We need you to use politics to change the lives of the people. That is why we are paying you people. That is why we give you healthcare. That is why we give you insurance. That's why we give you security. That is why we give you everything you need. Do the politics and let it change the lives of the people. Money to offer for doctors. Not the biar mu blame hospital for, mu blame medical practitioners. The problem is you people. When it's for you people to accept that you have failed the people, you want to change the topic and make it look like Jimmy and that the hospital is the problem, the doctor is the problem, the nurse is the problem. We admit it. We have foolish nurses, some foolish doctors. Qualifying people to be nurses and doctors. We understand, but we are not going to take this blame. This man died because of you people. His blood is on parliament, and his blood, most of the people 80 years. I got to ambulance at 300. Kwasiafo, she. Ambulance, office. Did you see their office? En Kwasiafo, makoto ambulance. Makoto ambulance 300. En Kwasiafo, nipana obechi ambulance oni office. Na emo general say yamfa doctors nembra. Na yamfa ye good people Ghana ntra. We are good people. That is why we entertain foolishness like this. The conversation about no bed syndrome is a political conversation. It is not anything about, hey, where there you are not being, with all due respect to the family of this young man, MPP de Kuno. Yes, every government needs to provide security for its people. Every government needs to provide what we call health for its people. If the government fails, then it means government didn't punish more. Because you follow me, say, now you see hospital bebrebe, I didn't penny ho. You see hospital, I did 111 no. You see hospital 60 no. I didn't know what say. I brand you when Nanka or San and Common ye. Now you Alban Bagbin sitting there say you have been a health minister before, and so what? What have you? What extraordinary thing did you do to tell us you have been a health minister? So what? So we should come and chew you. We are talking about the issue. Somebody's dad is dead. Somebody's son is dead. Somebody's uncle is dead. But you people are living because the foolish masses, the same foolish taxpayer, you will take their money and go take care of yourselves. You are saying that this issue is not a political issue. It is 100 and 1,000% political issue. And then we be better to me or Ghana. Ebi betuma to bebusiani, ebi betuma to monkwasiafo we because mo de etomwa ye be kwa you obi near the mo beto so. Some MP was in parliament telling you people say, in brebi asam to no, ye ka so ye MP nti no nya opportunity na nka onya MP sanka obewu. Huh? Now me wofa ana me sewa ana wunua be ma onya MP sanka obewu. You people sit here privilege. Mo nya ni nyina. You don't care about anybody. You don't care about anything. Instead of you people to accept someone deceive you. Instead of people to say you have failed us, no, you are sitting in parliament moving your bodies around because or your bar. Because she's telling you what you don't want to hear. asem na mo de Ghana ho. Mo mu hu bibi da. We'll be back.
Waye wagadrini, waye kalaburani, waye dargani, waye dishonest person.
The corrupt attitude of the Nam Kroma.
Evil and devil.
Okita anti-party behavior.
Waye dishonorable person.
Bapolanti, oni okansema. Ni yire fini ho.
MPP wato aduane ama obia.
Oye ni brefo.
An ungrateful and unpatriotic leader. That is Kennedy Japan for you.
Asin dumping destroyer. Adwene kita na nya adwen papa.
Ontiapo in the first place.
Ana ha, ono nkwana na homa atie. Bipolar. Psychology ka me hu sa onya ni papa. We are indisciplined. We are dishonest. We are unpatriotic. So wa dan nkwa 278. Nkusie ne kokote ne kankane ne dabo ne mponchi ne dam no. Oboa oni hu emaye we ochre ye betindi nkutwaye oduru ha no de frato ochre metima ma ye de nkate aye
Sa nipa no onye famfu
central for sign na ufa o madwuma meme ye gimifo ntimi bisa gimifo questions wo ye hungry pig wo de odidi awi nkrofo ntade nyina afra emotional intelligence kra uni bi na start religious war e wo kroma because of say wonya dementia nti won kan say wo na start ye ani gwase ni tito wo timi kase. But when you pull him down person. PhD na ukitano. Your friend pull him down. And then Japan want to me mama MPP presidential candidate and apparent. Man nan win that because we know you are nobody. Ghana president in Fatao. Who are born who now who are doing more to to wonu. A more to krono. We are empty. I know more mudina chini so to say on one. Omunina empty. Into a money Kennedy and Benantie. Na bwana ono what wura mo wa ye frɛ no abo so no kora no o wa dwene kyɛ nipa na mudina tia mo so na ye MPP no omo nam dia immature people madness wadwene ye adwuma pa won fare sɛ ko Kennedy wa akɔpem wa because nipa no kyɛ da na dia Japan can never be MPP o pa kunwa kɛse swat emotional intelligence ayo hypocrite unni wa ankasa unye serious na ankasa no ɛsɛ ye fa o say yepo patri enya won kwa na wa da yi wadwena akoto wura mu
ya break Kennedy Japan
ya brew madness
abo Kennedy Japan
abusuan tokwa yan aye ho
Motherfucker.
no be also wo sika na untimi hwe nkofo edu achi every day you are lying dey dey bia wabo obi mu awona onfa list mran nkofo a wabo awo
kontompunia obi oye dabrabe mu
obi owo 276 building, not a public place. Yes, we didn't want to be so some did throw. No, come in throw. Obi a uko interview. Ubeka say you know anu nyina for ni intenso na wo threaten obi a quiet drug business. Oni obi kasa no ni pakona yira. Ye betia so. Who is this man? Menopause. Na ginimu enye clear.
The man has shown to MPP say or doing the food
24 years in parliament. How many companies do you have in Asen? If you cry or Timu, your friend is saying moving picking. What if I go down on Tiaka? 257 houses. Now to be hotel. What is credible about it? Credible people crack election. You know, be about to all your thoughts. Say. And then out on oil. Extra out on rice. How cast on you be any to soon wouldn't be a jar with the team and then people are upset. Don't believe any jandamo. Yeah, you and no, I go down or not. Yeah, they're quiet. Then the boss, you're nearly too much tomorrow. You're nearly too so dark. He hates Paomia with everything. The family is my nearly too dark. Na Kennedy nearly too soon. Na Sandy by a nearly too soon man quite on contest election. Near funny. When you follow a madman, when you see a mad person, you identify who be mad. Kennedy is about tribal. And a ban in Torah or Yehoah. He's a hypocrite. Tell me what Honorable Ken has done for Ghana. Honorable Ken, we are more forgetting. Honorable, if you don't win, we don't care about you.
What will you do if you win the primaries?
What
will you support him?
What are we going to sell? No, tell me what are we going to sell? What will we be selling?
And you want to tell me, say, Mahamudu Bawumia has not heard any of this? No. Yes.
So let's get serious in that country. Let's take it serious. Politics. Let's treat this matter as a political issue. Now, you guys are the parliament because we feel, say, we have been in parliament for long, so we can intimidate people. What wrong did this woman say? Agenda
111 at the end of 8 years, Mr. Speaker. There was not one single hospital. I'm not engendering debate. I'm just trying to explain the circumstances. Mr. Speaker, Agenda 111. At the end of 8 years, Mr. Speaker, there was not one single hospital that was operational. Mr. Speaker, in fact, what we came to meet was multiple hospitals littered around the country, some of them at foundation level. There was not one hospital that a human being could walk in. However, they had spent millions and billions of Ghana cedis, to the extent that, Mr. Speaker, the Auditor General surcharged 35 contractors 7.9 million. And the refund that the Auditor General, Service surcharged.
Honorable Deputy Minister, please focus on the major issue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am guided. We
Honorable Deputy Minister, I was a minister for health. I know what I'm talking about. Please focus on the issue. The reason was that no bed. That is what we've been told.
Speaker.
So focus on that. You've done well by establishing a committee to investigate the issue. So let's look at it seriously.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
How can you look at no bed issue without being political about it? Alban back behind him so Ghana. He speaks and that's it. He's the god of politics. We are talking about beds. Now beds na sifunu. You Alban Bagbin, how many beds have you bought for Ghana? So we are talking about beds. That's not there. Politics na the beds in the beba. In Panadian and the beba. You have been a health minister before, so what? You are a disgrace to Ghana. You are a disgrace to your colleagues, your age group. You are supposed to champion this and say, yes, we politicians, we have failed the people. You have sat in parliament how many years? And you sit there and you tell the lady that, yes, focus on the bed. The bed is a full room. When you see hospital, I better not go to Panaba. Ghana for you see hospital. And you see Ghana mujidisi. Oh, yari now called Dubai, no? Now that patem. And you people sit there, your arrogance. We give you all the respect. You don't respect the people. You are selfish old men. You have been a health minister before, and so does it guarantee that you go to heaven? She is telling you, you have given her a job to do, and she's telling you what she came to inherit. And that if, when she came to office, if all these hospitals were in whatever, working, and can some say be a switcher. She's making you understand. You are protecting yourself. You are protecting your criminal friends. You are protecting the money you will make. You are not thinking about the Ghanaian now. Tonight, you Alban Bagbin, you are a northerner. Go to the north. You sit in parliament, and parliament. You are being a minister, and so what? You have been a minister, and so what? So what? Ghana, how many health ministers now? She's telling you the problem they came to inherit. She's telling you, say, if we don't look at these things, this problem will keep on going on. When we was wakoto empa ediakosha funu muda. When the one was wakoto empa ediakosha funu, you have been a minister, and that she should stick to the issues. Yeka bed in one summer, swimming pool one summer. Yeka empa esi hospital or see. Omoba bemuno na nka sa hospitals we enkofo we ndi sika no manda ya anka bia brantie we baby ya tam ni free ya beduru baby owo no ka onya district hospital bi koye. These are the reality. Your colleagues mo just say Jimmy ne Ghana ohun my mo politician my mo nyame. You Alban Bagbin yen kan wasem. They open also on Saka, you hijack parliament. You decide what should go on, what shouldn't go on. This guy, Kojokum, mo need to ambulance mo begina parliament. All because on Betwaba. You people. This is an MP. Now more tuaba. Ometuma MPP. Enya power. Now what the parliament? Ya terminate the which ambulance. How many people are privileged to get into an ambulance in Ghana? You are a very selfish old man. You Alban Bagbin. Very greedy man. You have been a minister before, so what? You are an annoying old man. Sometimes what I'm sure some say, bring yourself down a little bit and learn a little bit. You don't know everything. The way we all don't know everything, you also don't know everything about Ghana politics. Young people, young parliamentarians, they fought to get to that position. Some of them even lost their seats because of that. Some people today are not MPs because they had to show their faces in parliament to fight for you, a greedy man like you, to be the speaker of parliament. We are sitting there talking about life. You are saying stick to the issues. Now you can't empower some empa. You people are greedy. The people will charge on you people one day. Think about their needs. We sit or we were in this country. You boo a whole general hospital to Guye. A whole general hospital. You are talking about you have been a minister before. I have been there before. I didn't want to heaven and we are not going to stop discussing this. Every day, no bed syndrome will come up. It's a political conversation. Every bed we will buy into any hospital, a taxpayer's money at it all. So as far as the taxpayer is waiting for you to equip the hospital, we will make it a political statement. So I want to go on pension and go home. Why hijack parliament? And a father, oh father. Father, oh father. What you want? And your parliament and your diao. Whatever we through parliament and a yentina call parliament. So ukuro mufona to anko parliament those years and kaunyo biya. So mellow yourself sometimes and sometimes look at the issues. Nobody is disrespecting you. But you do sometimes now nyome biya we na ebufu. It just say when I got on panemra. Modi kolebu foba, modi Ridge Hospital foba, modi what the law neighbor sa law we are what they say speaker demands emergency care law ni amfa nko ejuma wen enti so obi yare ka bo obi near the number Ridge dan pani wade na enye law ni mfa so be na beba so. Get some practical things done. Let we have the very difficult conversations and make sure we solve the problems and stop sugarcoating and glazing and cosmetics things and sit there and make like Obiya Jimmy Unkwana Nyansa. This law, what is it going to do? It will not change the life of an ant. Into what the law we are, emergency care law. Near the Obiya ko eye ukuro musrem na otimoto so na motor car board na moja no. Near the number ukuro musrem hospital na empadiwa. Sa law we, how is it going to apply? Doctor no, they should shit bed, or they should vomit bed, or they should run to Accra and put a bed on a flight, and the whole thing is provide the beds. The minister is telling you that is our problem. Let's have that very difficult conversation. And then I'm selfish, sir. Why are you people forgetting your principles? Why should everything be about I am the senior, I am over you, I have position? Why is it supposed to be about position and intimidation? Why are you people like this? I don't know what to be good in penny sir. MPP for a Caribbean answer for when this and come a health and wasem. For 8 solid years, our health sector collapsed. A collapse totally. Who Alban Bagbin and hospital Papa or Ghana and Kianfuanko Dubai. Our health system, do you know the sickness nana oyarena yeduko Dubai no? There were people who are at your age, the same age or Ghana. But they are the taxpayers. Don't forget these things. Because of politics, today you are working and serving the people. No? There were people at your age, they died. So don't take that for granted. Don't make it look like you are God. Don't make it sink in your head that you can use your position to intimidate anybody. No bed syndrome is a political issue. It is only politics that can give us beds. It is only politics that can give us water. It is politics that can give us light. It is politics that can create jobs. Every single thing is centered around politics. It's a fact. Go to Nadoli, your hometown, Nadoli, and tell me there's a hospital there. Anadri Kabobi or Nadolia. Namoje Tuna, come and tell me that your law, your emergency care law, it will take care of the person. You are deceiving the people there. You are lying to them. You are in Accra and you think the Nadoli people are foolish. This is your law. This law that you are demanding. Do you think it can save a life at Nadoli? How is it going to save a life when there's no bed? Who should go bring the bed? What you were supposed to do was be like left and right. Let me tell you people, today we should bring the finance minister here. Let us look at the issues. It's a political issue. That's why we have lost the young man. How are we going to solve the no bed syndrome issues now? Because it cannot happen to me. It can happen to my brother. As the leader of parliament, I want us to come today and deliberate on this until we get a solution. We are not working. Mr. Minister, tell us, you are in charge of the sector. What did you come to inherit? I inherited this, I inherited that, I inherited this, I inherited that. These are the number of beds we have. We need to augment. That is what we do. We think in parliament. We don't do seniority there. We have to be practical. We are paying you for what you are doing up there. Also, no shekente, no shefugu, no address. Yes, modeling mini abayana. We mean business here, my friend. We mean serious business. Me, I know you don't like me, and I don't care. I want you to work. We are giving you everything like a Egyptian king. Whatever you are asking for, we are giving you. What else again? You sit in parliament and tell us you are number 2, you are number 3. We get it. Do your job and save the people. Now, this is another as I crime say. You see, ye buadia pao, but more politicians now more Ghana no. You people have to be sometimes very careful about the way you do things. So, the new Ghanaian does not have patience. So, the young Ghanaian working there on Jimmy Hill. Sometimes you people think say that who 1992, that who did your politics. 90% of the young people in Ghana don't care about your name and the record you hold. They don't care. Se come dini yem. Se oyam wano. Oma adia ya na kuma ya. Obe pay you back. I'm telling you, especially these people, these young people getting access to information around the world, being able to read wide and seeing other countries, their politicians taking decisions to favor or help people like themselves in other countries. If you make a mistake, if you think, say, we are living in some hen coop, yes, a bombing into Ghana for the Omo Jimmy, say I no mutuaba, not only for they say I no mutuaba, Mayor Alban Bagbin, Omuhumia, they respect me. Nobody gives a heck about your titles and who you are. If you die today, 24 hours, you people still think, say, you are in 1992. The young people you see, say, Usi hospital mana, obeka till he dies. Oko nyema kwara na kwara ntumi ko wo efa no hofa no ba. That kid owes you. And obeka udebia. You see the way John Mahama is building roads around the nation. Give it one more year. You will see what will happen in Ghana. Ghana, 90% of our development is based on roads. And you see the mark John Mahama will leave. At a point, the people will get on the street and demand John Mahama continuous power. And internet near Ghana, obitumi to car. Odu Accra, yesu free crossing na eba na. Adentra, adena car no bom futuro sa. If this guy is able to eliminate that, now and the ultimate to ko ekrobia na unya asphalt faso. Now 90% of the roads are fixed under his leadership. You people, you'll be shocked. The young man, the young woman, the young people will get out and say they don't need John Mahama to leave power. Because our development is centered on road. Basic, period. And what this guy is doing, the way he's intertwining and putting this nation together in pieces, the way he's changing things without you people noticing, the way he's building from scratch. Hey, a time will come, a blind person will tell you, Samantu Amajo Mahama, a blind person with all due respect. So make you people Mamu, don't see this as a joke. Some of you people, you are too comfortable. You have lived for a long time. We understand when you need, but times have changed. Get it in your heads. Time ananko focus like eto aba because ofri asankrigwa, ofri oboase, ofri techiman. We are intertwining. We are intercosmopolitan. We are doing this. We are moving around. Yenjina baby baku. Baby ade abechine hono betwaba. I am telling you. And it's in the MPP for they are still saying, say, 2 million people did not vote. It is not 2 million people did not vote. They don't have the number, or they don't have the numbers. It's the reality, and they know. When we monitored the elections in 2024, the real numbers of MPP Ashanti Uhuye, it was not more than 1.2 million cities people. It wasn't more than 1.2. It wasn't even over 1 million. You see. I am telling you, you people are still underestimating the young person watching me or watching you people. They are as smart as because you see, at their free time, they do a lot of research than you when you were at their age. Akora wedi 23, wedi 24, wedi 18, and more SS 17, 18, 19. In their life, sir, from 17 to 20, research about it is more than who Alban Bagbin. They always saying now abrabum. I'm telling you. So make you people not underestimate the young man, not underestimate the young people. Don't think so much, Jimmy. They are not stupid. They see through you guys. And it's John Mahama. He has learned modern politics. He has understood the young people. He's doing what they want. He's going down there. He's building it from down where a young man can drive from Accra to Kumasi for 3-4 hours and say yes. And then here no because our shop wa Kumasi na our shop wa Accra. Na so we nya flighter. Our confidence say or far from kwa obetu the 3 hours do. And that is what he's building. He's basically joining the nation. Go around the nation and see. And some of you people think say ye nyininti should be about us. It does not work like that. The guy is doing something. Politics, and I've told you people, go around the nation and see. Me say, Ghana, your development is based on roads. Get the roads done. You get cocoa, you get tomatoes, you get cashew nut, you get okra, you get everything into the markets. Get the roads done. People will commute faster. People will go to work early and close late. Get the roads done. Ambulance can travel without even involving in another accident. Get the roads done. You will be able to transport your goods and services quicker. Trade, you will facilitate it easily. Get the roads done. The people will have trust in commuting. That is what John Mahama is doing. So sometimes, but you say everything is about name. The guy has studied modern politics. And if you think it's a joke, this
Akpateme down to Tokon. No two ways about it. This is a perfect construction. As part of
this is a video which was shot by Revival FM, the Volta region. This is just under 5 months. Ochinamela Bechiro Ejuma Arnold Eye covering Eastern, Western, Greater Accra, Volta, Mabechiro Arnold, the roads Arnold all cover in this nation. This particular video was actually shot, and the report behind it, from Revival FM. They shot this. This is the Dode Aflawo Road. Dode was a Dode to Aflawo. This is just 5 months. You're the contractor. Don't sit there and say it's a joke. It's more politics, Modrin say politics. It is not about titles in school. It's about the mark you will leave behind. It is that trademark that you will leave in the heads of the people. And some trademarks can be bad, and some can be good. And they left a very bad trademark. So this is modern day politics. Yenja seniority, no. Yenja intimidation, no. Yenja who do you know who I am? Am I? Do you know where I went to school? I have been a minister before. That nonsense should stop. Let's do things that are new. Let us change our hands a little bit. Yeah, I can't help once I'm minister, but show the history why we are here today. You are telling her, say, we should stick to bed. Now, bed, now, let's move forward. Thank you very much, team. Now, look at this. And then the finance minister went to parliament. Government targets purchase of 127 tons of small-scale gold yearly under new reserves policy. And they are buying, Ghana for. Say a cost be a corner. A time will come. No Ghanaian will be interested in traveling from Ghana. Here, the kind of reforms are through the Ministry of Finance, the Energy Ministry, the Health Ministry, the Land Ministry, ministries be omuye juma. I want to be for now to a boy and kwasi a boy. No, we are talking about real ministries who are really working. And again, because some people too are in Ghana telling us they are working. We are here. We are talking about a government that is ready to work. Agencies and ministers who are basically working hard. Go and see roads. Go and see energy. Go and see health sector. Go and see lands. See what is going on. See what the finance minister is doing. Turning the books well. Today we have confidence in our currency. They are telling us to say, in a year, the new reforms, in a year, we will be able to buy legitimate gold from legitimate miners. You bet to 127 tons from miners who have been licensed to mine in Ghana legitimately. Gold we can track. Recently, Namete said, the Aman Goldfields today, their contract is over. They are basically handing the mine to Ghana. Do you know the history behind ASR Goldfields now and the Takwa Goldfields? Right? Is it Takwa Goldfields? Matisse almost said, I was reading the news. They are handing over the mine to Ghana completely for us to take over. Do you know what that means? Do you know the story behind that mine? That mine ending up with those people, it was because we were owing. A World Bank was IMF and a 3 million and some mine every Ghana funds. 3 million. Go and read the history. That is how we lost that mine for years. And when those people took over that mine, I mean, show the history, kakra. You people sit in Ghana, what John Mahama is doing, he's saving our nation. Some mine, we were supposed to mine it ourselves as Ghanaians and make money. At a point, our country, we had to, at the end, relinquish the mine because near Dika. So IMF was a World Bank, energy mine, and of the mass and those people paid the money, and the mine became theirs for some time now. Now, when they took over that mine, some mine, it was sitting on some Portuguese old mining sites. So when the people bought the mine or got that mine from us, said Takwa was a Goldfields mine. What happened was all the mine now omu be mine omu who say Portuguese said there no my mine in Wanti. There was gold dust in there already. Raw gold were in there down there. Almost scrappy gold in the of those times $3 million or so. They had not even started mining. They had not started breaking ore. They had not started doing anything. Just going down there and seeing say it was an old mine. They were able to pay off the debt. From that time till now, almost did mine now be seen there. Now you understand. Until a government comes to power and says, no, we want to own our mine. We want to take over our resource. We want to make sure the gold, we mine it ourselves. It is not a joke. Until the decision this government is taking, the steps now John Mahama is taking, the lands minister, the cabinet, the decision they are taking decisions to protect you. Now, when we have full control over the miner, obviously, you are going to get a lot of Ghanaians working in the mine. And that is what we are talking about. We are talking about owning our own minerals. And the cocoa, if we are say, abrafumpe cocoa bium. Now, if we don't find other means to make sure we are able to sustain our economy, how are we going to move forward? Now, we need to own our own minerals. We need to own our own resource. And the MPP in Kwasiafowe, and Kaomo the Sa resource where Air Command for Jersey Shore, Ejapadie. Yeah, man, kofu another 1 month ka ho a NPP in power anka omo tam mind we nyina egudi and the abaye dia no omo tam e dia akwa eto ama omo ho. That is the danger we were in. Takwa Dalman go first and the omo contract as Zostia ye it is for us. We need to get Ghanaians to mine it. The same thing. And yatina kroma and look at John Mahama. What did John Mahama do? Today, we are talking about the president. Let me show you this. Mine. President John Dramani Mahama has officially broken ground for the construction of a new $250 million float glass manufacturing facility in Shama, Western region. The plant will be one of Africa's largest. And President Akotwa Humem, yeba besi a glass factory, Yedisika $250 million nebesi. It is going to be one of the largest in Africa. Listen to the president. Besides, Mr. P, I need the president's video. The president spoke on this today. Team, I need the president's video. So, as we speak, as we sit here, this is not something that we have to joke about. Team, get me Mr. President's video. Get me the president speaking on the commission of this mine. We are talking about a mine. President Mahama says Ghana's industrial sector is yielding results, strengthening domestic revenue mobilization and reducing dependency on imports. Team, please get me that video. Ani ni na din ya takwa Dalman go float no anka MP before koton wa abrochire. Komo ton egudi a wase o nyina. But today, as we sit here, we thank you very much, team. Thank you for bringing this in. Thank you. Now, let me play the video. Now, President Mahama. This is not a joke. We are doing serious business here. No, we are not going to allow that. We are going to make sure, say, the right things are done. We own our nation. We own our resource. Glass company. One of the largest in West Africa. This is the president of the republic. And there will be breaking grounds for the construction of the float glass manufacturing company in Eni.
This factory is going to be producing 200,000 square meters every day, not every year. Currently, this factory in Shama exports to over 20 countries, including, can you guess, United States. Shama tiles go to the United States market. Shama, you are exporting to Italy. You are exporting to France. You are exporting to Mexico. You are exporting to Peru. And you are exporting to Brazil. For Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, This demonstrates something important, that made in Ghana products can compete globally when quality meets scale. Since 2016, KEDA has been a reliable industrial partner. In 2025 alone, the company contributed, can you guess, 740 million Ghana cedis in taxes alone. Tax awotuyama GRA, Revenue Authority. 2025, wotuya 740 million cedis. Now, so why a float glass factory na kaho? From August next year, at full production, what tax are obetua every shamaha to Ghana Revenue Authority will exceed 1 billion cedis. Now 1 billion cedis onye sikadada ona we Ghana cedis kofo sikanibi 1 billion. Osande oka 1 billion Ghana old Ghana cedis ana oye bibi kakra bi. A new Ghana cedis 1 billion obro. That is the revenue we use to build schools for our children. That is the tax revenue we use to build hospitals for our people. And it's the revenue we use to build roads so that we can connect our people to markets. And talking about hospitals, Shama for Wonka Wakumantu on more hospital no Yababa BC.
The MPP cannot be underestimated.
The MPP of Darocha, Sakiskek, Victor Usu, Kofi Buzia, Professor Edubwahin, Alajete, J.A. Kufuor, those men of value, those men of integrity are not what we have today. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words, the 5 people who are contesting, wanting to be flag bearers, are just sankwas. I tell you without mincing words,